Hi, Ryan Michael Galloway here from WeDon'tNeedNoStinkingRecordCompany.com. We're talking about songs and song structure and songwriting. And you know, there's some guidelines or rules that we're given if you do reading in the field and about the craft. And I want to talk to you a little bit about those. If you don't know about them, you end up kind of blowing it on those rules, violating them, if you will. Not that they're really hard and fast rules, but you end up violating them because you don't know any better. If you do know about them, you might choose to violate a guideline, a rule, a suggestion, to go for something that's more important in the song, and that's okay. But it's good to know about them in any case. So the average song structure is, in pop world, in the pop music world, is maybe verse, chorus, and a bridge and a chorus, and you're done. Or maybe just a verse that leads up to a key line, that's the hook line, like "Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue" as an example. So the idea is to make that hook line pop somehow. And one of the ways you do it is you keep it very different from the verse. You might make that different musically, you might make that different lyrically, but it's key that there's a demarcated difference. And the way the structure typically works is, particularly, let's go verse chorus types of songs. You have a verse that tells part of the story. You have a chorus that really encapsulates what you're trying to say and names the story, names the song. And you come back to that chorus on a regular basis. So it's a verse, and then you sing the chorus, and then you come back to the verse again. Well, the verse is a new part of the story, some advancement on the first verse. And then, lo and behold, you come to the chorus again. And so you sing that chorus, and unless it's a progressive chorus, it's either exactly like or very similar to the chorus preceding. Again, it sums up the song, and it names it. It's the repetitive part that typically sticks in your head. Then if your song has got a bridge, that bridge may end up being sort of a new idea altogether, a new musical idea, a new lyrical idea, and so it sort of cleans the palette and gets you ready for one last chorus. So listen to songs with that thing in mind, and you'll hear that structure. Well, one thing that's very important not to do, and I probably should save this for tomorrow night, but I'm going to give you this hint now. One important thing is to not use part of your hook that you're using in your chorus in your verse, particularly right away. right in front of the chorus. An example that I think is just, it's a good song until you get to the verse that violates all these kind of guidelines, and then it really is not good. And that is "I Love Her" by Beatles and by the Beatles. So "And I Love Her" is the hook line, and it is a beautiful song. It's got a great melody, and I wish I'd written it so that I could have made all that money. But if we're going to analyze it, I give her all my love, it's all I do, and if you see my love, you'd love her too. And I love her. That's like you totally robbed that hook before you get to it. So you've beat it to death, and then now it no longer has any impact. The other verses that say something different and lead up to that line actually work quite a bit better. I had a friend who wrote a song that said the phrase "making love" about 6 times before he finally used it in the chorus, and all the folks that were advising us up in New York went, "Oh my God, no, you got to completely rewrite that, because you're not coming up with any new ideas, you're just using the same idea over and over and over again." So it doesn't make the hook pop when you rob it, right? Especially right before you use it. Now, I have heard as of late a few people use part of the hook line maybe as the lead-off line of the song, or they might use a keyword kind of early. And you have to listen to that song to see if you can get away with that, and play it for others and see if they think that the hook is getting robbed, particularly other songwriters who might have a clue. Anyway, so that's a little bit about structure. That's a little bit about robbing your hook, and I hope that helped. I hope that helps you write better songs. I am Ryan Michael Galloway. I am the author of Hits and Heartbreakers, which is a songwriting book, excuse me. You can get it at gigsterclinics.com, but you don't have to, because I'm going to tell you just about everything right here.